Hi students, in previous session we are discuss history of GST and components of GST. So in this session we are going to discuss about goods and services exempted from GST. So goods and service tax, the government will decide some goods and services are exempted. That is, following are some of the services that are exempted by government of from GST. So the first services by government or local authority excluding the following services, excluding okay, services by the Department of Posts by way of speed post, express parcel, life insurance and services in relation to an aircraft or a vessel inside or outside the precinct of a port or an airport, transport of goods or passengers. So the three services are the excluding service by government or local authority, excluding the 3 points. That is the first exemption. Second, service exemption, service by the Reserve Bank of India, RBI. Okay, RBI service also exempted. Third one, services by a foreign diplomatic mission located in India. So only located in India, that is exempted. Fourth one, service relating to cultivation of plants and rearing of all life forms of animals except the rearing of horse for food, fabric, fuel, raw material or other similar products or agriculture products by way of agriculture operations directly related to production of any agriculture produce, including cultivation, harvesting, threshing, plant protection or testing or supply of farm labor, process carried out at an agriculture farm including tending, curing, cutting, harvesting, packing and such like operations which do not alter the essential characteristics of agriculture, produce but make it only marketable for the primary markets. So that is the exemption. Basically, the government will decide maximum agriculture and farmer related all activities are maximum exempted. Okay, keep in your mind, this is a key point. Next, services way of access to a road or bridge on payment of toll charges. Okay, transmission or distribution of electricity by an electricity transmission or distribution utility. Okay, services by way of renting of a residential building for a use as residential purpose only, not a commercial purpose. If you are using the commercial purpose, you will pay the tax. If you are using for a residential purpose, so it will be exempted. So keep in your mind, that is the key point. Next, service by way of extending deposits, loans or advances in so far as the consideration is represented by way of interest or discounts other than interest involved in credit card services. Note down, other than interest involved in credit card services, including sale or purchase of foreign currency amongst banks or authorized dealers of foreign exchange or amongst banks and such dealers. So deposits, loans are exempted, advances also. Next, ninth one, services by way of transport of goods. So that is also exempted services. 10th one, services provided by operations of the common biomedical waste treatment facility to a clinical waste or the process incidental thereto. So all the common biomedical waste treatments like provided by service provided by operations. Okay, common biomedical operations are exempted. Next, 11th one, services by an entity registered under section 12AA of the Income Tax Act 1961 by a charitable activities. So charitable trust also service tax GST exemption. Okay, next, only for under section 12AA. Okay, services provided by an arbitral tribunal, a partnership form of advocates or an individuals as an advocate other than a senior advocate by way of legal services. 13th exemption, services provided by an educational institution to its student, faculty and staff, that is also service exemption. Services provided to a recognized sports, that is the most important point, recognized sports only. Okay, unrecognized sports are treated will be collected taxes. Okay, services by way of collecting or providing news by an independent journalist, press trust of India or United News of India. Okay, then 16th point, services by an organizer to any person in respect of a business exhibition held outside India. Services, next one, services by government, local authority or governmental authority by way of any activity in relation to any function entrusted to a municipality under Article 243W of the Constitution. Services provide a tutor operator to a foreign tourist in relation to a tour conducted wholly outside India. Services by way of admission to a museum, national park, wildlife sanctuary, tiger reserve, zoo. So exempted. Next, 20th point, services provided by Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, set up under the Securities and Exchange Board of India Act 1992, 15th of 1992, by way of protecting the interest of investors in securities and to promote the development of and to regulate the securities market. So SEBI transactions are exempted. Transactions service exempted. Okay. Services provided by the government or local authority to another government or another local authority. Services provided by the government or local authority to another government or local authority. Point repeated. 23rd. Services provided by the government or local authority by way of allowing a business entity to operate as a telecom services provider or use a radio frequency spectrum during the period prior to 1st April 2016 on payment of license fee or spectrum user charges as the case may be. Next, services provided by code blood banks by way of preservation of stem cells by any other services in relation such preservations are exempted. Okay, services by way of training or coaching in recreational activities relating to arts or cultures or sports by charitable entity registered under section 12AA of the Income Tax Act 1961. So that is the exempted. Next, 26th, services by way of pure label contracts of construction, erection, commissioning or installing of original works pertaining to a single residential utility otherwise than as a part of residential complex, only for residential complex, not only commercial complex. Services of transportation of passengers with or without accompanied belongings to by railways in a class, metro, monorail or tramway, inland waterways. 27th, services by a person by way of conduct any religious ceremony. 28th, services by a hotel in guest house, clubs or campsite by whatever name called for residential or lodging purpose having declared tariff of a unit and accommodation less than 1000 rupees per day or equivalent. If you have crossed the more than the 1000 rupees per day, it will be taxable. So below 1000 rupees per day or equivalent is exempted. 29th, services provided by a goods transport agency by way of transport in a goods carriage of agriculture products, milk, salt, food grains including flour, flours and rice, organic manure, newspapers or magazines registered with the register or newspapers. Relief materials meant for victim of natural or man-made disasters, calamities, so accidents or mishaps or defense or military equipments. And finally, 30th one, healthcare services by a clinical establishment and authorized medical practitioner or paramedics, including services provided by way of transportation of a patient in an ambulance. So these services, these totally 29 services, one point is repeated. So 29 services are exempted from GST. So let's discuss goods exempted from GST. Okay, it's a most important question in the semester examination, so understand carefully. Under GST, government has fixed different slab rates for different items depending upon the nature of items. However, there are few items that have been exempted from GST or chargeable at nil rate of duty. Nil rate will be increased in future, but exempted cannot be increased in any situation. So recently we are suffer from COVID-19, so nil rate will increase. Why? Because Indian economy will down. That's why it will increase to 0% to 5%, of 5% to 12%, 12% to 18%, 18 to 28%. Whatever it is, it will be increased. But exempted item cannot be increased in any situation. Okay, that is the fixed exempted good. That is the difference between exempted and nil rated. Okay, clearly understand? Let's next one. The items including items of common use and items consumed largely by the masses. Okay, so the list of the items in the exemption list of GST including salt, primary produce, flour, salt, milk, egg, tea, coffee, curd, milk, eggs, curd, fish, chicken, eggs, milk, buttermilk, natural honey, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, common salt, contraceptive, bread, bindi, printed books, bangles, etc. So these are the exempted goods. The following are some of the important items exempted from GST. Okay, exempted from GST. Important goods. Okay, animal feed, betel leaves, bread, buttermilk, children pictures, drawings or coloring books, coconuts, contraceptives, curd, earthen pot and clay lamps, educational services, eggs, firewood, fish fruits, fresh fruits, fresh milk, fresh vegetables, Gandhi topi, hand operated agriculture equipment, hearing aids, hearing human blood, human hair, Indian national flag, indigenous handmade musical instruments, jaggery, judicial, non-judicial stamp papers, court fee stamps, Kadiyan, Kumkum, Hindi, Sindur, Lassi, live animals, live trees and plants, medical services, municipal waste, sewage, sludge, clinical waste, non-alcoholic teddy-nera, organic manure, papad, plastic bangles, poultry feeds and cattle feeds, prasad, printed books including Braille books and Braille books for blind students, I think. So, and newspapers, periodicals and journals, offered rice, puja samagri, rice jute, raw jute, raw silk, raw wool, salt, cement, slates, slate pencil and chalk sticks, tender coconut water, unbranded atta and maida, unbranded basin, unbranded natural honey, unpacked food grain, unpacked paneer, water other than aerated mineral and purified, and wood charcoal. Okay, so students, these 55 items are 100% exempted from the GST. So these are the goods and services exempted from the GST. Okay, thank you so much. Next one, creation of exempted GST items in Tally. So how to create exempted goods in Tally or stock? Okay, first of all, Tally is the one of the accounting package. Okay, so Tally, more than the 100 countries are used Tally. So Tally is the most important part. Tally firstly in 1986 started by the Miss Bharat Goyanka in Bangalore. So latest version Tally ERP 9. ERP means Enterprise Resource Planning. So Enterprise 9.0. So in Tally, how to create exempted goods in Tally. Okay, so first point, creation of nil rated or exempted, whatever it is, because of both are the zero tax. So creation of nil rated stock item. First point, go to gateway of Tally. Gateway of Tally is the starting page of the Tally. So in gateway of Tally, showing so many options. In the options, select inventory info. After clicking the inventory info, it will be shown a pop-up menu. In pop-up menu, click on the stock item creation. Okay, that is the concept. Go to gateway of Tally, inventory info, stock item create. So this is the first step. Second one, specify the required details in fields names. Okay, specify the required details in field names under and units. Name, under and units. This is the requirement fields. First one, name. It is specify the name of stock item. For example, we already discussed 55 items. Okay, milk, curd, buttermilk, fish, fresh vegetables, like this. Okay, here stock item name is curd. For example, here stock item name is curd. Curd is the exempted item. Next, under. Under means from list of group stock belong is selected. By default, it is a primary. Okay, primary. If you want choose any another stock group, different stock group, so you can choose it. Okay, it's your depending upon the situation or your interest. Okay, next. So here primary group name is dairy product. Dairy product. In category of dairy product, one of the point is, one of the stock is item is curd. Okay, next, unit, measurements. Measurement of the stock unit specified in this field. We can create new unit also by pressing Alt plus C. Alt press and C. Okay, here unit packet is used in the example as shown figure. Okay, units packets. So packets. Name curd, under dairy products, units packets. Why? Because curd selling by the packets. So this is measurement is packets. If you are sell rice in kgs or bags. Okay, if you are selling oil in liters. If you are saying banana, it will be treated as a dozens. Okay, like this. Next, set the option GST applicable to applicable. Okay, GST applicable to applicable. So yes, it's applicable. Enable the option set or alter GST detail types. Yes, to open the GST detail screen as shown given below. Under the taxable option, select the nil rated. So at the time of you will click on the yes option. So you will show the three types: taxable, exempted nil rated. So curd is a nil rated tax, so you can select the nil rated option and accept it, compulsory accept it. If you have not accepted the point, so it will not saved in any situation. So accept is the mandatory, so accept it, save to the stock item. So students, this is the creation of exempted goods items in GST tally. Okay, thank you.